Hey guys, welcome back to another Burnout Masters video. In today's video, we are going to be going over all my purpose-built pro cars. I've built these all from what I can see, what they look like. They're not 100% perfect, and I know that. So let's get into it with Warbird. I know that Warbird's not in Australia right now. Cletus McFarlane in America has him. Shout out to Cletus. And this is one of the coolest looking burnout cars I've seen. The wrap on it is awesome. 1700 horsepower, which is this one's not producing, but it produces 1600, which is pretty close. It's one of the coolest ones I've built. I didn't think I'd do it, but you know, I got the color right, close to the color. I got the wheels as close as I could, the engine as close as I could. I'm pretty sure it's got a carbon hat on it anyway. I don't think it has the LS in it. I think it's got like a Ford engine in it, but the LS is the only one I can get close to 1700 horsepower with this hat. Let's take it for a run for a burnout. Can't remember the tire compound, but I think I've got drag tires on it. Just gives it that grip. And it's cool for tip-ins. I don't like to save my engines, so blast me in the comments for not shifting. Go on, let's do it. Blast me in the comments for not shifting. Oh, the wall. Oh no! Don't want to reverse. Damn it. Oh well, 215,000 is not bad from where we were. We were at 22. Alright, next up we have Blown Lux. This is one of the coolest cars out there. Well, it's not a car, four-wheel drive, my bad. Anyway, this is pretty cool because I never thought I'd see the day where I'd see this, do a burnout and burnout comp. This is about as accurate as I can get. Can't get the flat tray white, so I just left it the color it is. This one's producing 1700 horsepower. I'm not actually 100% sure on what power Blown Lux is making, but yeah, this is pretty close as I could get to it. 1700 horsepower or 1716 horsepower. I know the number plate's not right. I can only have 6 letters, but this is about as close as I could get. Tire compound on this. Let's go with the drag again. I don't know what it is about the drag compound, but let's go do a burnout with Blown Lux. Let's go to Sydney. This thing's fun to tip in. Apart from that, this is still one of the coolest burnout full drives I've seen. One of the coolest, one of the cooler cars. Mainly because it's not a car. And I think it surprised everyone the first time it went out. Which is good, you know. People were like, oh, this is stupid. This is just ridiculous. But there's just been so many cars over the years that have just been stupid and, you know. But that's cool. Alright, moving on. Okay, so next up we have Carnage. I'm pretty sure that's how it's. This is a VS Commodore. I'm allowing this to produce 1700 horsepower. Close as I can get to the color, as close as I can get to the wheels. I don't know what the back wheels are because I haven't seen a picture of it with the back wheels. But this is pretty cool. This one's pretty cool. I like this one. Can't put decals on the cars yet. I don't know if the guys over at Roadburn Games are going to be doing that. But this one's pretty cool. I like this one. I'm gonna check the fire compound again. I've not seen this do burnouts like the other ones, but I like this one. I have owned a VS, so I know what they're like performance-wise back in the 90s. So yeah, let's take this one for a spin as well. Let's go to Summonax. Take it to Summonax. I don't know if it's ever been, but let's go to the Summonax. I am a massive Holden fan, so this game's pretty cool. I like it. I can't fault it too much with how they've done things over at Redburn Games. This is cool. This is a very fun game to play. If you've never played before, pick it up, grab yourself a copy, as it were. This is a very fun Australian game. I love hitting walls. But apart from that, yeah, this is one of the cooler games that I've played. I've played the other one. I didn't enjoy it as much. Other people are saying this is the rip-off version of that, but you can't have a rip-off version if you're not ripping anything off. Alright, moving on. Okay, so here's my version of Hectic Gemini. This is one of the most badass cars I have ever seen. Hectic Gemini. In my mind, I know it can work because there are modifications that you can do to the Gemini from other cars to be able to fit a V8 in it. And it's not just firewall bashing. It's actually just a straight up engine bay conversion, which I think is cool. But this car just gives me the tingles. Whenever I see it, I'm like, this is so cool, because when you're young, you and your mates are like, how cool would it be to put a V8 in a Gemini? And then someone comes out with it and you're like, that's sick. So here's Hectic Gemini. Let's take this for a wrap. My home track. And this thing keeps up with the other ones. This is not producing the 1700 horsepower that the other ones are producing. Whee! But it does keep up really well. I think it's because it's small and it's agile, and it just works. It really does. And a lot of you are like, oh, why are you blowing your tires so quickly? That's just, this is how the big guys do it, and I'll show you why, because I will feature a very special car that is what I consider my pro car because of the level it is and how much money that car's made me. Alright, let's move on, and here it is, the final pro car. And if you can't guess what it is, then I can't help you. This car is so famous, it's been to America like Warbird and ripped up the Hoonigan Burnyard. This thing also caused bushes to catch fire, and I'm pretty sure it was in Darwin or something up there. This is Cranky, because it was always Cranky when you've seen it. One of the coolest burnout cars I have ever seen. This is produced at 1700 horsepower. I'm not sure what Cranky actually produces. I'm not sure if Cranky's actually won any titles, but I know this is one of the coolest ones going around. This is as close an accurate representation of Cranky I could build. I know it's got the GCS front end on it, but yeah, this is Cranky. Like, this is one of my favorite burnout cars. Alright, let's go rip it at Summonax. white ass, fat ass. But I love this car so much. I don't know if I want to trade it in, get another one. You know, gotta spend money to make money, I guess. Especially in this game. Just hit all the walls. So hard not to hit them with this when you do this. $234,000. That's pretty good. I suppose if I hit less walls, it would have been a lot better. Alright, so now I'm going to treat you to my personal pro build. Love this car. Let's go get it. And here it is, my Tirana, 1700 horsepower. This thing is an absolute weapon. This is actually my second one. As you can see, it's level 71 itself. This is actually the second one that I've built like this, exactly the same color. I changed the front wheel setup. My original one was called From Hell. Absolutely love that thing. So I named this one Reborn because the other one was From Hell. So I thought that was a good idea to just go with the whole Reborn thing. But yeah, this produces 1700 horsepower and is just lit. This thing is crazy for dialing up those numbers. Alright, let's take this down the Summonet Burnout pad. This is the final video, the final section of the video. Okay, let's showcase Reborn at Summonet's 33. The pressure is on. $250,000 point run, and my friends, that even with all those wall taps, that's insane, that amount of wall taps. Even with all those wall taps, it still produced a 250,000 point run, almost a 90,000 point tipping. If I hadn't hit any walls, it would have been a different story. This could have been a lot higher. And that's why Reborn is one of my most insane cars in my garage. That was a special treat for you guys. If you like what you're seeing, click the subscribe button. Click on that notification bell so that you know when new videos are up. Leave a like, and I'll catch you guys during the next burnouts. See ya.